Hello everyone, welcome to this week's reading, and this week it's the 17th of October through the 23rd this reading is for. I'm using cards from the Psychic Tarot Oracle, and as usual I'm going to talk about the astrology first. So I mentioned last week, if you watched my video last week, about what was coming up this week a little bit, because just to give people a bit of a to help prepare mentally, because this week there is a very intense energy building up from, well, it's already building up now, but probably start to feel it more from tomorrow, Tuesday and Wednesday. It's Pluto conjunct Mars in Capricorn. So Mars is catching up to Pluto and they are going to be traveling in the sky together. And so this is very, very intense. It's a very volatile type of energy. And what I would say with it, just for individuals, and I mentioned this last week, is check your astrology chart if you know your chart and have a look at where you have Capricorn, what house you have Capricorn in. You might have it over 2 houses or just the 1 house, but you'll see if you look at the transits, if you know how to read your chart, where Pluto and Mars, as they travel through Capricorn, what house they're contacting for you, and if they contact any of your planets. So if you have any cardinal planets, so cardinal being Cancer, Libra, Aries or Capricorn, around 14, 15, 16 degrees or thereabouts, this week could be a very intense week for you personally as well. You could have a lot of change and intensity this week. As I said, the energy is quite volatile. So, what I would say is just to be mindful of overworking yourself, because when Pluto and Mars get together in Capricorn, it's definitely a bit of a workaholic energy for those that it contacts personally. So just try not to over push yourself, because it could be quite detrimental if you do. And, also, want to watch things to do with emotions and energy tension building up in the nervous system, in the physical body. So things like exercise can help, but also want to watch overreactions and things like that as well this week. So just something to be mindful of. It's definitely, not a common energy for this to happen. So, the other stuff going on this week is the moon in the next few hours actually is coming up to make a trine with Mars and Pluto. So that's actually quite a productive energy for today. And, depending on what part of the world you are, whether it's the evening or daytime, but you could get quite a lot done today actually in a positive sense. So there could be a sense of achievement today, productivity today. Also, the other thing is Venus is actually changing signs this week. So on Wednesday, Venus moves from Scorpio, where it's not very happy. Venus, she's the goddess of love and she's not too happy in Scorpio, but she's moving into Sagittarius. So that's more of a free kind of fun type of energy. Though that said, with the Mars-Pluto thing happening, it's kind of giving a very serious tone to the week, as it is with that, because that really stands out in the astrology. The Mars-Pluto conjunction. So this week, try to kind of, look on the more positive side of life. After, when Venus goes into Sag on Wednesday, you may be able to have a bit of a philosophical attitude towards things if you're having one of those people that will be feeling the tension. But anyway, Venus will be in Sagittarius till mid-November actually. So I guess it's a time where you're looking at your finances and your relationships in a bit more of a philosophical way. Though Venus will catch up with Saturn at some point. So in probably, I'm just guessing now, probably around November, but I'll have to check that, early November. So that's going to be, more of a serious energy around relationships when that happens. And there could be commitments for some people. And also, definitely, you're probably looking at getting serious about your finances, especially if you're a Sagittarian or a Pisces, Virgo, or what was the other mutable sign? Oh my gosh, mental blank. Gemini, of course, Gemini. Anyway, so the last thing I want to mention with the astrology is the end of this week on Sunday, the Sun moves into Scorpio, so we're in Scorpio season. So happy birthday to all the Scorpio Sun people out there, and so that will be a whole other shift of energy for next month. and for the rest of, for the rest of October as well. Anyway, so let's have a look what's happening this week. And this card's really coming out, so I can get that one. As I said, these are cards from the Psychic Tarot Oracle. It's this one here. All right. Oh, that's a very good card for this week. Oh, I knew that card was going to come up again. Oh, okay. So, interesting. So this week, there, you can't get away from that heavy energy of the Mars-Pluto conjunction, and so this is talking about that. So awareness first and foremost, and it's a 1, so it's about being aware of yourself and taking responsibility for yourself and your own reactions this week, and doing the best that you can with the energies, with what the energies are doing. So, if you feel too stressed out and things are just getting too much, you might want to pull your energy back from situations and kind of, take stock of yourself and just say, what, this is getting too intense. I need to take a day off, or I need to just pull my energy right back from social interactions, or whatever the situation may be. But it's about seeing things before they happen in a way, and it's about trusting your intuition, getting that heads up from your higher self. The highlight here is the crown chakra here, and it's about getting messages from your guides, from your angels, giving you warning signs, or telling you, to be aware of the energies around you. It's very much the message here. The next card, balance. So interesting, because we have like the 1 and then the 2 here. So very much a Libran energy about, dealing with other people, and about sort of being very aware of yourself and how you manage your own energy, and not to let your own energy run away with itself, not to overindulge in, too much intensity and force of will at this time, because you may be tempted to push things too much, especially if you are a Capricorn and you have those, you have a placement or any placements around 14 to 17 degrees in your chart. You might be tempted to push really hard, because you might have a lot of energy at your disposal this week, especially when the Pluto-Mars conjunction happens this week. So, try not to force things this week. Be aware that there might be people around you that are feeling the tension this week, and to just, do what you can for yourself. And oftentimes when we take the higher road in situations and we don't react negatively, it actually has such a positive ripple effect and impact. But it looks like this week there is some harsh energy here, because we have the emotional loss card. So, it could be that there's some kind of disappointment in some emotional situation. It could be that you're finally letting go of something that has been bothering you for a long time, whether that's a relationship or something dysfunctional in your life, whether it's a bad habit or something that you've been wanting to let go of and wanting to transform in a way. This week is on the positive side with this card, even though it's emotional loss. There could be that you need to let go of something that is no longer working for you. For some people, this card could mean an ending of some sort, and it is quite emotional in nature, or that there is something, some kind of tumultuous situations this week that need navigating, need your presence of mind and your awareness to navigate well. But, for some people this will be involving other people. May not be directly to do with you, but maybe somebody around you that is going through a hard time as well. That could be another meaning. But as I say, the energies are very harsh this week, so it's definitely pays to be mindful and to listen to your intuition. To oftentimes, our intuition tells us things to prepare us, to warn us. I've definitely experienced that many times in my life. So have a good week, everyone, and if you'd like a personal reading with me, visit the link below to my Etsy store. And thanks, everyone, for watching. Okay, bye.